top lane Volibear, not buffed. It's legit. It's just the flex potential.
Oh, yes.
Okay, oh my god.
Where Ezreal Yumiing, boys?
Listen, and this is gorgeous because this is the attempt at punishing in a different direction, right? As opposed to going full, okay, we're going to try and like get a hook champion and try and kill you regardless. You know what carry I can do. The Ezreal Yumi goes completely in the opposite direction where like you're not going to have any threat on us whatsoever. We're just going to freely scale and hecker him with Yumi, Orianna.
Yeah.
Like this comp from Hammer Life is disgusting, but so is the T1 comp, right?
Yeah,
and
we've
in
that one as well was actually playing Ezreal up against Teddy in the longest game of all time. But this is just so cool. There is so much to talk about with both of these drafts, and it's also, as you can see, he's got his on the go. As Morgan going to break the chains, but he's struggling here just a little bit. Umbral Dash going to do it. Is now Canna in trouble, but not enough as he just dabbed.
Flash
in from Carrier, looking for Deft. This one's personal as he devours him. The Ezreal's just dead. Senate Tomkench, what a ridiculous combination here on the bottom side as they're just underneath the turret and Carrier will lick the cat to death.
That didn't work out. You know, it's kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter as Kana might get ganked here.
Yeah, a bit of a lane gank here from Johan, who's looking to make his way in. He can just ult. There's the flash in from Morgan, and this is a very dead Aatrox. Dawning Shadow comes down, though, and Cuz will turn up. They're turning it on the horse. Morgan is going to be able to grab the Aatrox, but now he's got a big bear after him. Looking to try and lock this one down. Faker coming on in, but they're taking them around the Rosie as there's the barrel. And Cuz now lumbering towards the Gragas, and he will not have that body slam. Basically that 2,000 gold lead as Deft is going to get Abyssal Voyaged on. But he's got the zoomies. He should be okay, but final chapter coming on down here as Teddy just locks up the kill, and Deft had flash, had cleanse, used nothing, and died.
A Yumi ultimate on top of it, like, as a Hanwha Life, and this game is definitely not lost just through the sheer like wombo combo fighting power that you have. But if T1 keep it scattered a little bit, if they're able to position nicely enough, not group up while still using utility, they should be fine.
Yeah, well, in goes the horse and the cat. Let's see what this can do. True Shot Barrage doing a fair bit of work as well, but oh my god, the Encore is fantastic. Shockwave eaten by all of the shields as Deft now tries to keep himself alive, but he cannot. Faker locks him down with an auto attack with a whole bunch of notes on it. Chovy getting chased down by Carrier. Oh, ex-teammates, but not friends anymore by the looks of it, as Canna will put him in the grave. And T1, 10-1. It feels like this game's pretty much done. Decided to go for the Putrefier instead, just because of the disgustingness that is the Yumi and the amount of healing that she provides.
And now it's not even close, right?
God, Deft just takes so much damage here from Teddy, and Carrier is super tanky right now as well. As there's the final chapter used mainly in Fear. Teddy just needs a couple more autos. Yep, the Piercing Darkness will do it. My god, he 3-shots Deft. And that's not including the Kraken Slayer proc. Like, oh my god, this center is just revolting.
Yeah, this is disgusting from T1. Oh my god.
Just a little kitty cat with a dream. Oh, and Vista's just going to be obliterated. This is basically done and dusted. We are very close to a Cloud Soul as well as Teddy's over here. There's the final chapter. Devour is going to be available, so Carrier just negates all of that. Johan's getting chunked by Teddy as, Chovy doesn't even utilize the Shockwave. Decides instead he just wants to flash out of this one. If he could flash out of the game, he probably would. Because, this is just looking almost impossible for Hanwha Life. Morgan now chasing after Canna. Will be able to smash him back towards his team, but maybe that's not where his team wants him, as Deft gonna get chunked. Does make it over the wall. Decent Shockwave to buy a bit of space, but in comes Teddy once again. He's got more damage than a nuke right now as Faker throws out the ult. He doesn't really find too much. He may have found the Yumi, but the Yumi died in the blink of an eye.
Seraphine's more important than Hecarim.
100%. Well, Morgan, he does have a look in here at the side as Johan wants to desperately try and get towards this Baron. He will get on in, but he's dead way before any spite's even relevant. And T1 didn't want the Baron. They wanted the team fight. They wanted to win the game. Deft is just going to get popped. It's Canna that dives on over and smashes him into the death chamber. The Baron is taken in the end as, the Yumi pops out. Chovy now will find another two-man Shockwave. He's consistently hitting quite a few people with that, but it doesn't actually matter because it doesn't do enough damage. And now, 3 members of Hanwha Life Esports against the world of T1. And they are so scary. Yeah, Chovy's just going on a little bit of an adventure here. wants to see what it's like on the T1 side of the Rift. And in the meantime, yeah, Keria is just going to stop any potential backs, and I think this game's just done. Faker, surprise, out of the brush. Very, very dead. Chovy, Vista, of course, is going to be going down as well, as they're just going to follow him around as Keria he's going to do the... Yeah, this one's done.
Make it stop.
Oh no, they're just hanging out. This is adorable. Quick, get the jukes. Oh wow, he really has been juking for a really long time. It's 20-1 is going to be the advantage here for T1. They've hopped out as Morgan's even teleporting in. All right, Faker from over the wall. We'll say goodbye to the Gragas. And we'll lock down that kill. Deft inside the Raptor pit. Relatively safe right now, but as the final chapter, Shockwave lands onto 2 once again. Doesn't do any damage once again. As now Cuz looking for Chovy. Vista's going to die, and now Canna walks so extraordinarily fast. And Faker will just douse him in all of that. Magic damage. That will be the ace, finally. And T1 will say goodnight to game 1.
Make that work. However, what's happening here is you're just completely opting into a matchup, and this is such a pivot from T1's drafting last game. Like last game
last game was like 11.6 Exodia Magic that they created, and this is 11.5 Pitfall. That's what this draft is. And we've seen it lose many, many times. There's the Rise picked up, and this could be where Chovy's gone. The thing that I find ridiculous is having casted Doinby for a very long time playing Rise, this is like the classic I get all of the CS everywhere on the map forever pick. The highest farm. Ruler is actually highest, then Gumayushi, and then Henna, surprisingly enough.
What I am happy about is that, even though Kenna missed a couple of creepies there, we don't love that, is that he has been playing really well according to what the pick needs to do, because Na in Cyan relies on the Na to continuously have pressure to keep Cyan in his lane, maybe get a couple of plates, build up a CS lead, and that way keep his relevancy into either a side lane pressure situation or into a team fighting stage. And
oh no.
We've seen this so many times.
Yeah. They expected, Keria going to easily be able to interrupt the rocket jump, and that's going to be a gift given over to Teddy by his mate Keria, this bottom lane.
Otherwise he would have. Fact of the matter is, that wave was slow pushing towards you is Faker.
Yep, Spear is going to land there by Johan, has the pounce, able to follow the flash, gets the last auto, all too easy here in the mid lane for HLE. And that's what Teddy and Keria have been demonstrating so far. I do love Keria's play. Like, it's not necessarily just being mechanically better, right? It's just being smarter as well. As we've got a sleep coming on down, but in goes the train as well. And Morgan says, nope, you're not engaging on this one. But now Johan's in trouble. He's able to get the pounce out. Flashes as well. The flash over from Canna. And he now has Meganar available. Realm Warp just to get him out of there, as Chovy also just off the Rift Herald as well. Now Teddy lying in wait in this brush as the rest of T1 now closing in. Teddy, explosive charge now on him. Vista flashed on forward. Has the aftershock, so keeps himself alive. Good exhaust there onto Chovy. Is now Vista likely to be taken down. Faker going to be able to grab that one, but trades it for his life. Heal out from Teddy to try and keep himself alive as well.
Is it as good as the draft in game 1? Not really, but as you pointed out, if you're good enough, you can make anything work.
Not Chovy, just phase rushing away, Cuz trying to do the same thing here, but sleep will come down. Chovy getting flashed on here by Faker. Killer instinct from Teddy says goodbye to Mr. Rise.
I like the angle, and I think that in team fights, Hanwha Live, they do have range extra. Oh, they're going in here?
Well, Shirley's definitely going in. We do get a Magnus Storm. There's the Wombo combo, but decent disengage there from Keria, but a double kill instantly. I think that was just a cute little swipe from Johan, just mops the floor with Cousin Faker. Now, HLE Esports, they did lose Vista. HLE have to give up all of the ground that they picked up, as Canna is just on mid lane clearing duty while the rest of T1 move on over. I believe they've started off this Baron. We can see that. HLE Esports can't. Things pretty dark on the Rift for them, but they do have an inkling of what's going on. Spear comes on through as Johan, can he actually steal this one away as You can see Canada just being a wall, but Johan's going to have to go golden. Can he get out of the stasis? The answer is no, as Morgan gets on in towards the front line, looks to knock up Teddy, and does so. Spear is going to connect onto Carrier as Teddy jumps in towards the back line, but look at that, the damage has been eliminated. The wallets are so damn heavy on the side of T1. Faker's going to pick up a double kill. Johan was trying to slink away, and Teddy says no. That's the ace, and that will be the very swift, very clean 2-0 for T1.
Going into the playoffs against this T1 roster, I think that Life can do a lot better, but it's T1 that just plays this one out clean from start to finish. The fights are gorgeous, and there is just nothing to be done here.
Yep. It's Faker that's going to grab the kill onto Deft there as Chovy. Nothing that anyone's going to be able to do because the Nexus is dead. Cuz shaking his camera around was hilarious. And this damage graph tells a lot of the story, which was Johan had a decent game, took a lot of the gold, and wasn't able to transition it. T1 were just much better today.